the theme reveal of Minecraft Spring Update, even more on those beautiful baby mobs, and possibly the return of the penguin and the rascal. Top of the morning to you laddies, it's me Wattles, and today we've got quite a bit. Today we'll be diving further into the most recent Minecraft snapshot. Over the past few days I've been messing with him, and I found some interesting things. I want to kick everything off today with the brand new crafting name tag because I am still reeling from the shock that I felt through every single ounce of my being, every little atom, that we could actually craft these things now. I was snooping through the changelog and I found a very intriguing tag, or so I thought. Item tags added metal nuggets, and these are right now the copper, iron, and gold nuggets in the game. It's very intriguing. In order to pull off this name tag crafting, they've added a brand new tag to every nugget in the game. I wonder if in the future we could see even more metal nuggets come to the game. That one there is probably not much of a hint, just thought it was interesting as to how it was done. Alright, now baby mobs. I hit the workshop, I got busy, and I've set it up so we can take a look at every single new variant. We'll kick things off with the baby kittens right here because I am genuinely so flipping obsessed with these things. Look at the tiny little eyes. I love that Mojang has gone ahead and taken the eyes on these different baby cats and baby mobs in general, and I made them like 1 pixel instead of like whatever they usually are, 2 pixels, whatever. Still trips me up to this day that this one is called red, but oh my god, these tiny, tiny little bodies, and then the heads too. And you know what's funny about the cat? Actually, when the baby cat's head is bigger than the adult cat's head. So does that mean that maybe we will see some kind of bigger cat remodel? Logically, I kind of feel like logically we should, right? How does the head get smaller when it grows up? Siamese. When I was a very small child, my parents had 2 Siamese cats. Look at those blue eyes. Adorable. British short hair. It's good. It's clean. It's like your basic simple cat. Calico. I absolutely love it. It reminds me of my dear daughter, Dottie. I love the eyes, but they are actually kind of exactly the same as the white one there, which really, really stands out. Maybe that should be a little bit different. I don't know. Persian. I love that blue tone and the little eyes right there. And oh my god, can you hear it in the background? Oh my god. Oh my god, the tiny little mews. The kittens. This is their brand new sound that I was trying to show off in a video. Oh, it's so adorable. Ragdoll with those deep blue eyes. Oh, I love you. You're my boy Cash. And then last but absolutely not least, we've got Jelly. We saw this one in the initial video. Beautiful green eyes. And the black cat didn't show that one off. Look at those eyes right there. This one, it kind of looks evil, even though it's definitely not. Oh, man. All of the baby little kitten mews and adorable sounds, though. My heart, it tingles. It is so good. So that's our lineup of cats. I wonder what the odds are that we see a better looking adult cat model and maybe at the same time, even more cat variants, please? Please? All right, now, next up we got the other end of the spectrum, the baby puppies. Oh, no, listen. Okay, never mind. They're not doing it right now. Ashen, the baby puppy. We saw this one in the initial video, but the black one right there, we never saw that. Look at how adorable it looks. Now, with the puppies, obviously, I went ahead and made these things sit down. I love their tiny, tiny little tails, and then these bodies, they feel so chunky and wide, but I just love it about them. Dude, I wonder if Mojang in this update, well, this is the classic one, by the way, but I wonder in this update if Mojang will go ahead and update and chunkify all of the other babies in the game. No! Look at a stripe on his back. It's perfect. The snowy wolf. We saw this one as well. This is the really, really rare one. I love it. It's clean looking. Spotted wolf, striped wolf. We didn't take a look at this chestnut one, though, and the chestnut wolf is already one of my favorite variants here, but not even more so. The spotted wolf, adorable, tiny. Baby hyena, also adorable, quite the tiny as well. And then last but not least, the woods wolf right there too. Every single one of these wolf textures is adorable. And listen. They're tiny, tiny little real puppy sounds this time. These are all brand new sounds that can be individualized inside of the game files and customized. Now, on the same day of the snapshot release, Mojang posted a little video that gives us more insight on their official YouTube channel. We're going to talk about it more in a second, but one thing that we learned from this video, from amazing game artist Sarah Boving, later on in this video, we learned that the puppy and the cat sounds, previously, they were basically just pitched up adult sounds Now there are actually unique baby animal sounds that they actually like went out and got somehow. I love it. The attention to detail with all of these mobs definitely adds to their character. Their lore a little bit more. It's beautiful. And just like with the cats, the wolves, it's very easy to add more variants to the game. I wonder if possibly we could see even more brand new wolf variants added to the game. After all, that would fit perfectly with the theme of this update. That we'll also talk about soon. Now before we overload on even more cuteness, real quick, a quick reminder to smash that like button and subscribe. We're here at the beginning of Snapshot Season Heat right now, which means updates are going to keep coming and coming every single week here, and I'll be talking all about them. You won't want to miss it. Now in my big world that I've been hard at work setting up for the Snapshot, there is but a mob variant I completely forgot about in the initial Snapshot video. So baby mushroom right here, this one looks so grown, it looks so clueless, it looks dumb. In an unintelligent way, not in a bad way. I like how this thing looks, but brown mushroom, I forgot about you. You're always the basement child of the bunch. Dude, you're so good looking, but you look a little bit soulless and possessed. I'm not gonna lie. These baby mushrooms, something about them here, I love them, but they look demonic. Maybe it's like the horns and the solid black eyes and the Lucifer-ness of them all. Now our new mobs over here, the rabbit and then the baby chick that we'll take a look at in a second. I didn't take a look at it in the Snapshot video, but the rabbit's bounding box has been way increased here. It's way bigger to correspond to its much more chunky, thick, and beautiful model. So look, not that I would ever slaughter the rabbits, of course not, know that they're new, they deserve a chance to live, but with these bigger bounding boxes, it is way easier. Okay, it's still kind of tricky, but it's a little, get back here, it's easier to hit the rabbits now. Now they still bounce around like crazy with a beautiful new animation, so you know, it's gonna be never mind. Now, I want to talk about bounding boxes here. The baby rabbit's bounding box. Now, this thing is absolutely minuscule. It's about as big as you can see here, an item floating on the ground. So, good luck swinging your sword at a small child and actually removing it from life. Who wants to live? On the other hand, you may be wondering about our other baby mob bounding boxes. I do not believe they have been changed at all. The baby cow, for example, it has a different size and shape and everything, but the bounding box is exactly as large or small as it was before. Now, before we talk about the bizarre monstrosity that is baby sheep here, the other mob that has a significant change, I mean, all of them really have, but the chicken one is gigantic. These bounding boxes have been adjusted as well. They are so small, maybe even the smallest mob bounding box in, like, the entire game here. I love it so much. It makes me really need to keep this, alive as a baby in my world. Baby sheep. Okay, so this is the one model that I feel like I keep seeing, the most amount of people question about it. Now on stream, it was pointed out that baby black sheep is Batman, and I cannot unsee it. Is 100% Batman. But what I've done here is set us up a little dyeing operation. We won't necessarily dye every single color here, but you can see how the coloration dips down on the forehead and, you know, the whole body changes. Its caboose is quite large, if I must make an observation. But here's what I think. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not a pixel artist, but I do think that maybe if we take this little lower swoop out on the forehead, I get what they're trying to do with, like, comparison to the normal texture, but maybe removing the little swoop right there might make it have a little, excuse me, you flipping narcissist. The baby llama doesn't even have beautiful new texture, so get the flip out of here. Show yourself to the door, bucko. I don't want to see you any longer. Where were we? I think if I removed this one and made it just the same color as the face, it might look a little bit more adorable, or maybe the legs are just a little bit too long. If it was stubbier, it might look more babified too. Now there is one name and one name only that you might be curious about. Baby Jeb Sheep. Yes, you could absolutely do it. And wow, how that beautiful coloration does, my dude. Well, it just is. It will fade from color to color to color right there. Also, not gonna lie, I really love that tiny little button nose right there. It's so perfect. Pardon the rain here, you know, it just happens. The plants love it, but it reminds me of my brand new rabbit farm building with a tiny little button nose on there in my survival world. If you haven't come by a survival world live stream in a long time, you've got to come by. World is always still a work in progress, but man, it's really coming along. I've added a lot to it. Now right here in the snapshot changelog, it's something that I took note of, but didn't really talk much about in the snapshot video, but we have an interesting sentence or lead-in paragraph. We're back from vacation, the lights are back on in the shipping room. In this very first snapshot of the new year, we're bringing the first features from our cutest game drop yet. So look, with all of these adorable baby mobs, maybe they're just talking about how, like, by far, already this game drop with what's inside of it is the cutest one so far. Maybe the cutest part is just a clever lead-in for the snapshot blog post, or maybe it's the theme. It's not 100% clear just based off of this, but in the blog post that was dropped to hype up this brand new snapshot and preview that released, they also said our cutest drop yet again. How they have said it multiple times over makes me believe that cute might be at least one of our big themes for this brand new spring update. Now, our blog post right here, they take a look at meet the cuter baby farm mobs, they clarify right here. So maybe this is all about cuteness and perhaps maybe farm mobs as well. We have things like the wolf pup, the kitten. It's basically a bibliographic summary of everything that they went ahead and added in this snapshot with some developer takes in here, which is really, really cool to see. And then even more information on all of the other mobs in the game too. Cutest drop yet? There is one more place that they said it. The official YouTube channel, the video that they dropped summing up this brand new cute drop. Our cutest drop yet? It seems like cute is at least one of the locked in themes here. Now this video, it's a very interesting video. We learn even more about this update and that there is indeed more coming to it. In this video, right near the end of it, they dropped this little infographic showing bam, every single thing that was added to the game in the snapshot, and then a bedrock functionality that has made it to the game as well, and they say more to come. Also, on this blog post, they make sure they clarify the first features, and they did the same thing in the snapshot and preview as well. Sorry, just in case you were worried about maybe this drop not being too exciting for you, it's only just beginning. We have at least, like, I would say 3 or 4 more content snapshots. But who knows, we're so early in the year. There's so much time leading up to March if we assume that's the release date for even more new content to come to the game. Now, hopping back to talking about themes here, another interesting thing that we learned from none other than Lady Agnes herself in this video is that the theme for last year's update, the Spring to Life one, well, it was all about upgrading the overworld. This year, they want to hone in and focus in on the mobs instead. So basically, they took the overworld, added a bunch of plants. Now they want to take all of the mobs around the overworld and add a little bit more life. Now, what this could mean for our mobs in the game right now, other than maybe better animations for all of the bunch or something like that, I don't know. Maybe every single mob will have new unique properties or like behaviors, almost like villager routines. And also almost like the fox and how it will run around and then sleep and hunt and everything like that. Perhaps some of our mobs might get a little bit more intricate here. Or perhaps we could see even more mob variants dumped into the game. After all, Mojang spent a year doing it already. What's 1 more or 2 more months? If the theme is cuteness and mobs bringing more life and having more depth to it, what do you think Mojang will add to the game in this update? Now, you better believe nothing, not a single thing, slips past this watchful eye of mine that I have in the Minecraft community for you guys. As soon as I saw this tweet promoting the new drop, my mind went on fire, ablaze. This is on the official Minecraft Twitter account. You can find it there. Tested the first features from our cutest game drop yet. They said it again. You know, it's been a long time since they've done farming stuff, and we're all about farms here. Maybe we finally have new farming update of all time. Ah, gosh, anyway, baby farm mobs are first to waddle. That's a funny name. Sounds like me, but whatever. Into the Minecraft in a whole new look. And then, next sentence, we have befriend these tiny rascals. They hear the sweet sound and craft the name tags and Java Snapshot, blah, blah, blah. Rascals, waddle. Wait you just a minute here. These are very curious words that they're using. What is a beloved mob that is also cute and also has quite an intricate personality? If you dig into penguins in the real life, you will learn pretty quick that they're a very, very complex species and advanced. But well, I said it, the penguin. And the penguin, look at this thing. They waddle around. They were beloved. They didn't even stand a chance, but they're so cute. Imagine the penguin coming to the game in this drop. At least with what we have right now, seems like it could totally become a thing. After all, we think of all of the mobs that were added in this update. None of them really waddle, right? Like maybe the chicken or something. I don't know. Chickens, do they waddle? Do they walk? Do they fly? I don't know. But then the next paragraph gets even more intriguing with the whole waddle bit. Befriend these tiny rascals. Wait a second. Wait a second. So look, man, the Rascal, an adorable concept for a mob. Like even the little sounds that it would have, like, oh man, it would be so perfect and also be very cute and actually sprinkle a little bit more life into the overworld for sure. And maybe even in a completely different location, the mineshaft, spice it up a little bit, give players a new reason to go down to the mineshaft now that name tags can just be crafted back at home sweet home. Mojang has to have seen how universally beloved the Copper Golem update was. I'm not gonna lie, it was probably the most successful drop out of all of the drops that we've had so far, and Mojang wants success, so, why not go ahead and do it again, with maybe one or two more mob vote losers? After all, think about it, the cold biome, the penguins, they're lacking so many updates. We've talked about it time and time again. And like I said, they made the name tag craftable, so why the flip do I actually go down under the ground now? But maybe to find a rascal and play a little minigame. Mojang loves little hints and teasers, and that wording, you can't lie, it is curious, right? What do you think? Stay tuned, my friends, because next week we'll be back at it again with snapshots. I've got even more cool videos in between now and then, and Hightail is releasing very soon too. It's going to be a busy season, and I can't wait for it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Adios.